drop a bit of a weighty question, and I'm really hoping I got some dates from some of you, and some of you maybe sent it to me as a DM and others may have dropped it as a comment. So what was that weighty issue? I asked you to consider what you would do and what would happen if your co-founder dropped dead. That's right. What would you do with the business if your co-founder passed away? Well, I asked you to do something yesterday. I'm going to let you opt into what the ask was by dropping a link so you can watch that video. But for today, I want to start giving you some insight on how to handle it. There's governing documents, and then there's insurance. We want to start with a meeting of the minds. We want you and the co-founder or co-founders to come together and talk about what you would want to happen. What would you want your heirs to get? What would you want to happen to your interests, to your contributions to the business? You're going to have that conversation. You're going to think about all sorts of different scenarios, and you're going to talk about how you would like it to play out. And you're going to have that conversation with your lawyer. You're probably also going to have it a little bit with your CPA. And yes, I do imagine that parts of the conversation will happen without them, but don't get the idea that you have a whole bunch of conversation just with the founders and then you present it to your CPA or you present it to your lawyer. That's not really how you want to do it. You want to have it where this is a conversation where all of your advisors have the opportunity to give you input before you truly get settled in your positions, okay? So that means you have to bring us in earlier. You need to bring in your financial planner. You need to bring in your accountant. You need to bring in the business lawyer, the lawyer for the business itself into these conversations because they have years, decades of experience that will help to inform you on what you will decide upon, okay? So include us in those conversations, and believe it or not, we can really help you and guide you in those conversations, what you should be considering and how we've seen certain things played out to help you kind of shift away from some not so successful decisions to ones that we've seen play out really well for founders in the past. So keep tuning in to wherever you're watching this so that you can hear the rest of my insight in it. Look, if you're like, I don't have time to wait, I actually do want to talk about this now, that's not a problem. Go ahead, I'll drop a link to my calendar so that you can book a call with me and we can start talking about it sooner rather than later.